With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. So in this question it is given which of the following statements are correct for butadiene. So this is a molecule of a butadiene and 4 statements are given. We have to select which of them are correct. Okay. So to begin with, what we can do is first write down the basic structure of butadiene, and it is CH2 double bond CH single bond CH double bond CH2. So this is the structure of a butadiene molecule. Okay. Now if you number this carbon atoms, it is going to be like I am numbering them as 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this will be the numbering part. Okay. Now what happens? This butadiene molecule can undergo resonance to give these products. Like what will happen? This double bond will shift on this part, and this double bond will go on this part. And similarly, this double bond can go in this part, and this double bond can go in this part. So there will be 2 resonance structures. I'll draw the resonance structures one by one. So first one would be CH2 getting a negative charge, CH double bond CH single bond CH2, and this will be positive. Okay. And another molecule will be CH2 getting positive charge over here, single bond CH double bond CH CH2 negative. Okay. These are the 2 molecules, like the resonance structures for this. If you see the carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So between carbon number 2 and carbon number 3 over here, carbon number 2 and carbon number 3, there is acquirement of partial double bond, right? While in resonance, there is acquirement of in carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. Acquirement of partial double bond character. And this double bond character can be written as like this. So this is my carbon number 2 and this is my carbon number 3. Now it is very clear that if you compare this carbon, the double bond character, it is going to be less than carbon-carbon single bond, but it is going to be greater than carbon-carbon double bond. Why? Because double bond is like they have a strong force of attraction between the electrons. The electrons have strong pair of attraction, and the bond strength is more in a double bond, right? Therefore, the bond length, when the bond strength is more, you can say the bond length is less. It has an inverse relationship. So bond strength has an inverse relationship with bond length. Similarly, when the bond strength here, it is like single bond is present. So therefore, the bond length is maximum compared to double bond. Okay. And the partial character, it has acquired a partial character, but it is not a single bond or double bond completely. Therefore, it will be lying in the intermediate, and the bond length for this partial double bond between carbon 2 and carbon 3 is greater than carbon double bond carbon, but it is less than carbon single bond carbon. Okay. Now, similarly, it is the case for C1 and carbon 1, carbon 2, and carbon 3 and carbon 4. Why? Because there is, again, if you see, the double bond has been shifted on this part, right? The double bond has been shifted on this part, and there is single bond character achieved. So double bond means this bond has been lost and partial positive charge has been acquired. Similarly, in this case, if you see, the double bond which was here has lost its character. It has become now single bond, right? A single bond with a partial character of double bond. So you can say it is similarly for C1, C3, and it is for C1, C2, and C3, C4. It is same, like the characteristic for C1, C2 is obviously going to be C1 double bond C2, but it is going to be less than C1 single bond C2, the bond length we are talking about. And similarly, for C3, C4, we can write this as the partial double bond character like this. It is going to be less than C3 single bond C4, but it is going to be greater than C3 double bond C4. So if you see the options now, it is given that the C1, C2 and C3, C4 bonds are longer than a carbon double bond. which is absolutely true, because due to the acquirement of the partial characteristic or partial double bond characteristic, it is going to be longer than carbon double bond, as we have seen, because double bond will have strong force of attraction between them and bond strength is strong, therefore bond length is less, while the bond strength between C1, C2 and C3, C4 is like they have partial double bond. Therefore option number A is correct. Moving forward to the second option, it is given that the C1, C2 and C3, C4 bonds are shorter than a carbon-carbon double bond. So C1, C2 and C3, C4, they cannot be shorter than a carbon-carbon double bond because the bond strength is exactly high. Like it has been more bond strength for carbon-carbon double bond, which we have seen. And carbon-carbon C1, C2 and C3, C4 have partial double bond. So option number 2 is incorrect. Moving forward to the third option, we have the C2-C3 bond is slightly shorter than a carbon-carbon single bond. We have seen that C2-C3 has a partial, like C2 and C3, right? So they have a partial double bond like character, and they are saying that it is shorter than a carbon-carbon single bond. So carbon-carbon single bond. Single bond is like the bond length is maximum, right, in single bond, and whereas in this the bond length is shorter. So you can conclude that option number C is correct. Moving forward to the fourth option, it is given that the C2-C3 bonds is slightly longer than a carbon-carbon double bond. Okay, so they have said C2-C3 bond is slightly longer, which is absolutely true because the C2-C3 has a partial double bond character, but in this case, like they have asked for carbon-carbon double bond, right? So carbon-carbon double bond has bond strength more. Since the bond strength is more, you can conclude that the bond length is short. So bond length is short compared to the bond length of C2-C3, and therefore you can easily say that the bond length of C2-C3 is greater than the bond length of carbon double bond carbon. So this option is also correct. So correct answer for this question would be 1, 3 and 4. Here 1, 3 and 4, this will be the correct answer. 4 is missing in this option. So 1, 3, 4 will be the correct answer. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.